The WWE's latest venture into Lucha Libre comes out this weekend with Worlds Collide. Very interested now. We've had a couple of shows. We've had WWE Worlds Collide. We've had Triple Mania. Now we're getting into the flow of this a little bit more. What should we expect? We talked about it coming out of Triple Mania. The WWE, and I guess in this case more specifically, AAA, has a Vikingo problem, as that crowd hates that dude. He is the representation of this company coming in and changing it. Now, again, we could have a very long argument about whether it is great to back the other guy in Alberto Del Rio, but at least whatever. They don't like that this guy is the one who has come in and kind of upended a lot of the stories that were happening in this company. And so the crowd is taking it out on him. And I had said out of Triple Mania, it feels like the time to make a switch. Have Dom win the AAA Mega Championship and have him be the face of that company for a bit. That crowd loves him, and they have bought into him 100%. So run with it. Go with it. And honestly, like the crowd in the stateside and in Canada as well kind of gets excited when this dude comes in. Like his stuff is special. He is a special performer. I think he would be greatly appreciated here. Or even like NXT desperately needs someone at the main event level right now. Have him take the belt off of Obafemi and have just the most epic match possible with Javon Evans. Would love that. So there's a lot that you could do if you just flipped it. It just makes too much sense to make that title change. And it is a rare time where I think WWE could put the AAA belt on a WWE guy and it be received well. So I would assume they make that move. I also am really excited that we get New Day going to AAA to take on Psycho Clown and Pagano. It is like, I understand both Psycho Clown and Pagano are wearing the style that they had wrestled at for a long time now, and they aren't 100% of what they used to be. But still, I never in my wildest thoughts would have considered the New Day against Psycho Clown and Pagano for any type of a match. But to put the AAA Tag Team Titles on the line with this one is spectacular. I am assuming Psycho Clown and Pagano will win this, but just to see this is really cool. And this is some of the stuff that you can get with this. I understand that there are a lot of kind of bigger picture concerns that you could have about WWE just buying one of the big companies in Mexico. But this is part of the upside, is like, this is a match I never thought about, and I'm so excited that we could be getting it here in a few days at Worlds Collide. We'll run through a couple other things that I'm excited to see in a second, but would really appreciate your support. We do have a tip jar with Couch Potato Diary, links wherever you are consuming this to help out the show, help out the cats with some treats, dog treats as well. It would just really, really help out a lot with everything here with Couch Potato Diary. So if you could hit that tip jar and just leave whatever. Again, not required, certainly not expected, but would be greatly appreciated. Another thing that I'm excited about for this one is we get non-WWE Natty again. It feels like she kind of put it on extra when she came back from Triple Mania, but now we get her again in another match. And I am hoping that the two merge soon and we get this version of Natty in WWE, or just get her in Mexico all the time, which I mean, you could. And I'm kind of close to having that anyway. But I love that character that she has. It is the most interesting thing that has been going on with her in a really long time. So I'm excited to see what that looks like again here at Worlds Collide. Like overall, this doesn't have the same interest level as the last one, right? The last one was, oh wow, what are we doing here? This is a WWE and a AAA show. How are we gonna combine these? This one is more, hey, we got some fun stuff. Mr. Iguana's on the card as well, Lola Vice. The Judgment Day is heading down there. Maybe we get an extension of the Judgment Day storyline with Finn and with Dominik Mysterio and all of that. Who knows? But it does feel like there's more WWE involvement this time around. And what is this? Intrigue is gone. But that does not change that this is a very fascinating show coming up this weekend. We'll have a preview of it and a little bit more talk on this as the week rolls along. And remember, if you just want the wrestling stuff from Couch Potato Diary, you can get that at Living Room Lariat. It is a new wrestling podcast from Couch Potato Diary. Wrestling's still going to be on Couch Potato, but if you just want the wrestling, like we have done, the stream that I am doing right now is at 2 hours and 16 minutes. If you are a wrestling fan, the wrestling talk has been the last 8 of that. If you don't want to sit through 2 hours and 8 minutes of sports to get to your wrestling, Living Room Lariats is the podcast to get all of that. So make sure you subscribe on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.